Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In the world of business, some missed opportunities don't just fade away. They become the stuff of legend, whispered about in boardrooms and business schools for decades to come. This is the remarkable story of Yahoo, once the undisputed king of the internet, and a little-known startup called Google, whose founders were just beginning to dream big. Not once, but twice, Yahoo had the golden opportunity to buy Google, and both times, they hesitated, letting the chance slip right through their fingers. Back in the late 1990s, Yahoo was the web's undisputed giant, dominating the digital landscape, while two ambitious Stanford students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, had built a search engine that had the potential to change everything. Eager to make a difference, they offered their revolutionary technology to Yahoo, hoping to improve the internet experience for millions of users around the world. What happened next would not only alter the course of these two companies, but would ultimately reshape the entire digital world forever. Today, we'll unpack how a single decision made in a moment can define the fate of empires and change the trajectory of technology history. This is a masterclass in vision, misjudgment, and the billion-dollar deal that slipped away, leaving both companies forever changed. So let's dive deep into the fascinating story of Yahoo, Google, and the billion-dollar handshake that never was, a tale of ambition, risk, and the power of a single decision. It's 1998. Yahoo is at the height of its power, dominating the web as the go-to portal for millions of users. Its brand is everywhere, and its influence seems unshakable. Meanwhile, in a cluttered Stanford lab, two ambitious PhD students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, are quietly working on a revolutionary idea, a search engine they call Google, designed to organize the world's information. Eager to focus on their studies, they offer to sell their fledgling technology to Yahoo for just $1 million, a small sum for a giant like Yahoo. But Yahoo's leadership, intent on keeping users glued to its media portal, can't see the value in a search engine that sends people away. They believe their current system is good enough. Google's technology, which helps users find what they need and leave quickly, directly opposes Yahoo's strategy of keeping users on their site as long as possible. The Yahoo executives, skeptical and unconvinced, ultimately decline the offer, dismissing search as just a minor feature, not a core business. Undeterred by rejection, Page and Brin double down. They decide to build Google themselves, pouring their energy into perfecting their search engine in a humble garage. That million-dollar rejection would soon be recognized as one of the most expensive no's in the history of technology, a decision that would haunt Yahoo for years. Yahoo didn't just pass on a product, they missed out on a revolution in how humanity would search for and access information online, forever changing the digital landscape. With renewed determination, Google's founders walked away from the deal, ready to prove their vision to the world and reshape the future of the internet. The stage was set for a dramatic rematch, a battle for internet supremacy that would change everything and redefine the tech industry for decades to come. By 2002, Google had not only survived the dot-com crash, but had emerged stronger than ever, thriving in a landscape where many others had failed. The company's innovative approach and relentless focus on search technology set it apart from the competition, and its reputation was growing rapidly across Silicon Valley. Its AdWords platform was printing money, revolutionizing online advertising, and bringing in massive revenue. Meanwhile, Yahoo, once the king of the web, was starting to feel the heat as Google's influence grew. The pressure was mounting, and Yahoo's leadership knew they had to act fast or risk falling behind. In a bold move to correct a previous oversight, Yahoo's CEO, Terry Semel, stepped in and offered a staggering $3 billion to buy Google, hoping to regain the upper hand in the search engine wars. But Google's founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, believed in their vision and the potential of their company. They countered with a firm demand, $5 billion or there would be no deal. They knew what Google was worth, even if others didn't see it yet. Yahoo balked at the counteroffer, unwilling to pay what seemed like an outrageous sum at the time. The boardroom was filled with hesitation and doubt, and the executives couldn't bring themselves to take the leap. So, once again, Yahoo walked away from the table, leaving the deal unfinished and the future uncertain. That seemingly small $2 billion gap would go down in history as one of the costliest hesitations ever made in the business world. a decision that would haunt Yahoo for years to come. As Google continued to grow at a breathtaking pace, Yahoo's grip on the web began to slip away. The energy and innovation at Google stood in stark contrast to Yahoo's fading presence. Twice Yahoo had the chance to own the future of search, and twice they let it slip through their fingers. The opportunity to shape the internet's destiny was lost. The digital landscape would never be the same. The choices made in those boardrooms rippled out, changing the course of technology and the way we all experience the web. Sometimes the price of vision is more than a company is willing to pay, and sometimes that hesitation can change the world forever. Why did Yahoo pass on Google? Twice. They believed their own engineers could build something just as good. Yahoo's focus was shifting from technology to media, aiming to be the internet's front page. A powerful search engine that sent users away didn't fit their vision. They underestimated the value of search advertising, clinging to old-school display ads. Google saw search as the ultimate revenue generator. Yahoo saw it as a cost. This mix of technical arrogance and outdated strategy blinded Yahoo to Google's potential. In trying to build walls, Yahoo missed the bridges Google was creating. The result, a perfect storm of poor judgment that would cost them everything. After Yahoo's final rejection, Google soared. Its IPO in 2004 was a triumph, and its value quickly dwarfed Yahoo's. Google's innovations, Gmail, Maps, Chrome, became essential to daily life. To Google became a verb, and its ad revenue exploded. Yahoo, meanwhile, faded, unable to compete in search or adapt its media strategy. In 2017, Yahoo's core business sold for less than what Google had once asked. Google, now Alphabet, became a trillion-dollar titan. The lesson? Even giants can fall if they miss the next wave. Vision beats legacy every time. Thanks for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. Subscribe for more stories that shape the world of business.